Want to know what fashion trends you should be wearing this fall winter season? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the top 10 fashion trends for fall winter 2022-2023. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Patty, and today I'm continuing this fashion trends report series that's in collaboration with two amazing ladies, Daniela Lippert, who does fashion and lifestyle from Mexico, and also Marisol Flamenco from Mari Estilo, who does fashion in Washington, D.C. I will be leaving the links to their channels down in the description box so you guys can check out their trends videos right after this one. So let's dive right into it. The first fashion trend for fall winter 2022-2023 is 80s babies. Now this one in particular is one of my favorites. For this fashion trend, I'm talking padded shoulders, power suits, bold colors, you name it. I personally feel like the 80s fashion decade holds a unique place in the fashion industry. There's definitely so many trends from the 80s that we have seen kind of like cycle around season after season in so many different years. I'm a huge fan of the 80s. Not only do I love 80s music, but I also love the 80s fashion. I'm all about oversized blazers. Give me all the padded shoulders. We definitely saw styles like this from the 80s in runway shows from Dolce & Gabbana. Dolce & Gabbana had lots of those powerhouse blazers. Valentino had a few looks with a few 80s style bold colors, padded blazers. I know last season people were screaming when Y2K fashion came back into the game, but I definitely feel like people kind of relate more to like 80s fashion being adapted to today. I definitely feel like 80s fashion is one people love to see come back in the fashion industry. Are you guys into 80s fashion? Let me know in the comments. I definitely want to know if I'm the only one who just absolutely adores this 80s fashion that's back for this fall winter season. Now the next fashion trend for this fall winter season 2022-2023 is leather and faux leather. Leather, I feel like, has been cycling for lots and lots of seasons. We have seen lots of leather in the last fall winter season. I definitely spoke about it in that trends report series. I definitely feel like leather and faux leather, it's like the perfect material for the fall winter season. Here on the channel, when I do my fall series, I definitely share a lot of leather and faux leather outfit ideas with you guys. I definitely feel like it's such a great material to wear for the season. On the runway, we definitely saw lots and lots and lots of leather and faux leather. We definitely saw them in skirts, we saw them in jackets, long jackets, short ones, and blazers. I definitely feel like a leather or faux leather blazer just looks absolutely chic and absolutely amazing for the fall winter season. If you guys want to know how to style more of that leather and faux leather trend for this season, definitely I'm going to be starting my fall series after this fall trends report series so you guys can see how to style this trend for the season. The next fashion trend for fall winter 2022-2023 is the preppy schoolgirl. Now, I feel like this trend is kind of saying bye-bye to streetwear and hello to more of the fundamentals. This preppy 1970s schoolgirl wardrobe, it's now making a comeback. I'm talking raised shirts, ties, skirts, and blazers. These were all seen on the runway. Versace always understands the assignment. They had so many chic, preppy vibe types of looks looks that I honestly cannot wait to recreate. These were looks that I just wanted to take straight off the runway. I personally love this preppy schoolgirl type of trend mixed in with like a blazer and a short skirt. I definitely feel like it gives like a updated Britney Spears Hit Me Baby One More Time type of look. I feel like it's more of an updated version of that. I absolutely love the preppy chic. You can definitely add a pair of loafers to a look like this, and I feel like it would just look so chic. I also love that we kind of have 2 decades to kind of choose from in this trends. I feel like the 80s, and you can do more of a preppy kind of 70s type of look. Definitely lots of trends to choose from this season. Now, the next fashion trend for fall winter 2022-2023 is suits and more of a tailored fashion. I definitely saw a lot of looks that look more kind of ready to go to the office, but with a chic touch. Definitely very tailored. Lots of blazers. Blazers are going to be huge this season. We've seen them in so many different types of trends that I'm going to be sharing with you, and here you can see it in that more tailored fashion, more trousers mixed in with oversized blazers. I definitely love to see this trend. I definitely feel like we spent an entire year wearing loungewear and things like that. And as the world slowly got back to some kind of normal, I love to see these more structured styles coming up in the trends. And also, I am a big advocate for blazers. So any trend that includes a blazer, I am definitely here for it. Now, the next fashion trend for fall winter 2022-2023 is the biker style. The bad to the bone biker style is going to be a big trend this season. The runway had a few looks with this biker style. It's kind of like grungy, but still kind of put together. We saw lots of obvious biker jackets. We saw lots of biker styles and kind of like belts and skirts. So many different ways that you can incorporate this biker style. Don't only think just a moto jacket, even though a moto jacket I definitely feel it's kind of like a classic type of biker style and definitely a must-have in your wardrobe. I definitely feel like a biker jacket would be so trendy and great to add to your fall winter wardrobe. If you like the biker style trend and you don't necessarily want to do a moto jacket, you can definitely add other complements that kind of give off that biker style. You can definitely get a pair of boots with a lot of metal straps to kind of add to your outfit, and it definitely gives it that like biker chic type of look. You can also get a belt that kind of has those chain details to kind of give it more of that biker trend look, and pair it with a skirt or a pair of jeans. I feel like there's so many different ways that you can incorporate this trend into your wardrobe. Now, the next fashion trend for fall winter 2022-2023 is the white tank top. Now, you're probably wondering, Patty, did you just say a white tank top? Yes, a white tank top is going to be a trend for this season. I definitely feel like designers are going back to like the drawing board with this one. Don't underestimate the power of a white tank top though. It's such a classic piece that you can literally pair with absolutely anything. You can wear it underneath a blazer, underneath a cardigan. You can wear it in so many different ways. I feel like it's a classic piece that you can literally style any way. And if you're more into flashy trends and styles, you can definitely use this white tank top as a layering base, like I said, or you can do more of a classic style with these tank tops. We definitely saw a lot of ways to style them on the runway. Chloe, for example, and Prada had a lot of white tank tops outfits going down the runway, being styled with like leather pants for a chic fall look. So many different ways that you can incorporate a white tank top. I definitely feel like this trend here is kind of like really out of left field because a white tank top is such a basic, but I love to see a classic being mixed with so many different types of pieces, especially in essential like a white tank top. Now, the next fashion trend for fall winter 2022-2023 is called Robe Life. Now, this trend name just honestly makes me laugh. But this season, we're going to be seeing a lot of coats and jackets with that waistline that you can tie. And yes, I guess it does kind of gives off that robe effect. We saw so many cozy coats down the runway with that robe effect, and we saw them in a faux fur material. We definitely saw them in long leather coats. So many different types of coats on the runway we saw with that robe style. I personally love coats that kind of tie around the waist. I definitely feel like it gives you a nice waistline and kind of gives the look more of a structured look. Stella McCartney in particular on the runway had a lot of coats like this with the whole robe life trend. I personally love it and cannot wait to see it more in this fall winter 2022-2023. And now the next trend, speaking of jackets, the next trend for fall winter 2022-2023 is bomber jackets. Bomber jackets are back. I'm so excited that bomber jackets are back. They were definitely very big a few years ago, maybe 3, 4, maybe even more than that. Bomber jackets were so big, and I'm so glad to see that they're back. I personally feel like bomber jackets are like a great in-between type of jacket, not a dressed up jacket, not something too dressed down. I feel like it's such a chic type of jacket, and this season we're gonna see the bomber jackets even with a twist to them. We've seen on the runway lots of bomber jackets with kind of shearling lining inside, lots of different kind of silhouettes. I personally feel like I like bomber jackets so much because it kind of gives off like that street style kind of street wear. It's not so much of a feminine type of style. So if you're more into that femininity type of style, I don't see you wearing too many bomber jackets. But again, there's so many trends that are trending for this season for you to choose from. I personally love a good bomber jacket. I cannot wait to see them this season with so many different types of silhouettes. And like I said, with that shearling inside, which is great because it kind of keeps you warm during the cold months. And bomber jackets, there's so many different ways that you can style them. I absolutely love them mixed in with a pair of ankle booties. You can even do a pair of over the knee boots. So many different ways that you can style a bomber jacket for fall and winter. And now the next fashion trend for this fall winter season, I'm gonna keep talking about jackets. There's so many different types of outerwears that are gonna be trending for this season. And this one is faux fur. You're gonna be seeing a lot of fur, a lot of faux fur this season. Faux fur coats and jackets were seen on the runway a lot. Even like the robe trend, I told you guys you're going to be seeing a lot of faux fur jackets with that tie around the waist. But faux fur jackets are going to be a big trend for this season. And I feel like they kind of give off a nice statement. When it's winter and it's just so cold and dreary outside, all you want to do is just kind of wear layers. You kind of really don't see your outfit. So I feel like an outerwear like a faux fur coat or a faux fur jacket would be great to add a nice statement and a nice way to kind of elevate your winter outfit. And then the last fashion trend that I'm going to be sharing with you that you can wear for this fall winter 2022-2023 is transparency. Transparency is still another trend that's just lingering around. We've seen the transparent trend in so many different ways. We've seen them in bags, we've seen them in shoes, and you're going to be seeing more of them in garments. Particularly in a lot of the runway shows, we saw a lot of dresses, very sheer dresses in black, which I really love. I'm not going to spend too long on this trend. I definitely feel like it's just another trend that's just kind of circling around. There's definitely different ways on how you can style the transparency trend for this fall winter season. Don't forget to pass by Mari Estilo and Daniela Lipper's channel to see what fashion trends are they loving this season. And if you missed my last video, I was showing you the top fashion color trends that are going to be trending for this season. I'll leave that link for you right here.